All right. Peace and blessings. Sapo, the Honorable One, Hakisha Kwame, the Success Scholar, the Knowledge Gangster here. I'm here. Today is January the 11th. I want to do this piece, and I want to call it Why Dr. Umar Johnson and the General Saras Seti should join the movement and teachings and the scholastic analysis and leadership of the Honorable One, Asafo Success Scholar, Haki Shakur Ami. Now, I know that that may be a hard pill to swallow, but let me just give you all the opportunity to listen critically, as well as to have a level of sophistication to know and understand who has been putting in the various levels of work within our community to make the necessary transformations. Now, again, I've studied quite broadly and have truly been inspired and had different interactions with both of these brothers, with Umar coming actually to Baltimore. I was one of the first ones to actually bring him here, rather contemporarily. And I had Mr. Seti on my radio program several years ago, and went to see him just once in DC area, and I didn't go back to see him at all. Due to the nature and the contents of his discussion. So what I'm going to say is that, Dr. Umar really, embarrassed himself and black people, but of course he can be redeemed, and he can only be redeemed, I believe, under the proper, respectful, and honorable leadership and wise leadership that none of the other elders within our community has the necessary plan and strategies and understanding and track record that he would respect. He and said he would respect. And since I've studied all of the scholars that both of them say that they have studied under, it is only fitting that individuals recognize this analysis. And let me just give some insights again, just going back, because I believe that given some background in terms of what I know from Dr. Umar and how this actually evolved. And I think that it was very inappropriate for him. I mean, if you do say something about having our elders come together to bring our community together, you don't do it and say, I'm the biggest one out here. That's not sincere. That's not a sincere approach, brother. And that's not, you're not being sympathetic. You just attempting to be a bully. And I saw one discussion where what's real is that you're not going to have people that's going to respond kindly to that. So let me just give some more. And it just shows that Dr. Umar has been quite a mean person, towards our people. And it's almost like hypocritical for him to suggest that, he calling for something. just a few years ago, maybe about a year ago, there was the incident. Well, after the degrees and degree issue and partial with the school, and then the whether or not one is affiliated with the Frederick Douglass, there was Brother Mukasa out of Philadelphia who know Dr. Umar in the academic, educational environment in the Philadelphia area. So there was a discussion, and the suggestion came out, or the Dr. Umar said that he would slap Mukasa, Brother Mukasa, out of Philadelphia. Now, I mean, I know Dr. Umar says he's 6'3", and uh, that's a pretty big fella, but Mukasa actually trains like every day, like you speak every day. I don't, you know what I'm saying? That you got to understand that you can't go around telling everybody you're going to smack them, and some people you're not only going to get maybe one smack off, or you might smack them once or twice, but you're not going to keep smacking some people. So I just say that, just have some respect and not put out violence towards other individuals. I want to first say that certainly wasn't called for. If you have a disagreement with an individual, another brother within the community, please don't tell a brother that you're going to smack him. That's kind of juvenile. And if you're talking about having a school, you're going to have disagreements, and we can't teach our young watotos that you're going to tell somebody you're going to smack them, like like they a child. So that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. But after that, I want to say that, and I saw the video that Dr. Umar did, where he said, trifling ass black people, and you better give me some more money. You better give me some more money and some damn more money. Who talks to their people like that? Only because of you all not having knowledge and not having any level of self-respect. I stopped dealing with both of them, actually after that. Seti said something rather disrespectful to the crowd in Washington, D.C. He said he might drink and smoke after he do the lecture, and better not nobody say a damn thing about it. Now, who in their right mind, better not nobody say anybody got a problem with it. That's what he said. Anybody got a problem with it? You talking to your audience, making them feel like little children. And that's what these so-called leaders have pushed ignorant black people towards. Teach them on one instance, and they degrade them on the other. That's a sign of a cult leader, where they're not building people up truthfully. It's like a disrespectful type of thing. And this is why new people, who are coming into different levels of knowledge, they get it, but they don't believe. So they see somebody like me, a little mixture of what they would consider a mixture, or they don't know what to think, huh? And I've been in the trenches and gained different levels of knowledge in many different schools of thought, and they listen to people like you and yelling and cursing and using the MF and the B's and calling each other the N words. And they think that's that hip hop mentality, huh? And the challenge is and has been that these individuals, for the most part, haven't really were infused in our struggle. They went straight to college, and they've been trained, both he and Seti. I said that on my other clip. And this is why we have these challenges. And finally, with Dr. Umar, and I said a few things about Seti and, him, selling drugs to get the Kemet, and, just the, inappropriateness of saying that. But with the sister, that's the conscious stripper, who you refer to as the conscious stripper, referring to her as a maggot. Uh, I just didn't understand that, brother. So what I'm seeing is a pattern of hostility towards black people. Brother Mukasa, the conscious stripper, the everybody that didn't give you money, the disrespect, the anger, the rage, the hate, the form of supremacy that is unjustified. Now, to many people that don't go anywhere and are addicted to the conscious lecture model, you're you're the idol. Because people don't want to read for themselves, they don't want to empower themselves, they don't want to think for themselves, they don't want to be their own leaders, and so they just looking to get high off some information and be behind their YouTubes and go to a lecture because they don't want to go to church and do some pump up the fist every single day, or on the weekend, shall I say, after they done flipped a couple burgers or whatever kind of job they have, because they know serious scholars, they've seen enough. The serious ones, they just like, these brothers need some refinement. They need some personal development and growth and maturity, huh? But unfortunately, many of the leaders today are dysfunctional, are non-functional, are degenerates. And they have allowed for these brothers to continue in this manner. And so I just offer myself as a reputable leader, thinker, success scholar, builder. I offer my support and encouragement if these brothers have the consciousness and wisdom to recognize those individuals who come from the same frame of reference. We share some of the same scholars and teachers and master teachers, huh? Some of those same teachers and books that you quote but don't quote, the scholars and teachers, the same conferences that your teachers come from, I'm still connected to these elders. They respect me, or they certainly should, if they see the evolution of the work of Dr. Amos Wilson, because that's what I am. That's what I represent. The 2017 edition of Dr. Amos Wilson. So I just would like to just say that, of course, I know that many of these individuals do not have it within them to organize with brothers. So they want to be the chief of their own clan, and rightfully so to an extent. But right now, both of these brothers have been tarnished so much that only a leader, a teacher, a success scholar with the credibility and integrity and ethics and the track record that I have and the connections that I have can bring these brothers up and make them a true asset to our community. So I say to these and to those that support these brothers if you are sincere and want true freedom. True freedom. I say, align yourself. Show them by example. Align with my teachings. I have the best plan for this time, without question. I'm organizing very tactfully for empowerment and freedom. And those who are wise will appreciate the strategic thinking, the political economic maneuvering. And so what I would like at this particular time is for you all to recognize an empowered leader of this time. And so I will close with this. Coming up here on February the 18th, I would like for all Lottie-Dottie and everybody to join the Success Scholar in in DC, in the DC area. In the DC area, we will have a film screening for the film Gentrified from the producers of 7 a.m. Gentrified, Ethnic Cleansing, American Style. Join us February the 18th for the DC premiere at the Arch Center Theater. Tickets are available at Gentrified the Movie. gentrifiedmovie.com. So I would like for you all to show up. And we're going to talk about gentrification in DC. All right? At the Arc Center Theater in Washington. So I just want to put that out there for you all that's ready for empowerment and growth. We're going to get the knowledge. We're going to align ourselves with different, unique, empowering individuals. So I say to those that are ready to go to another level, stay connected to the Success Scholar, making moves, unprecedented here, with the knowledge, with the real and knowledge. So thanks. That's all I have till we free. Peace.